Happy Wednesday, all my fellow brothers and sisters in doll. It's me, your buddy Donnie again, bringing you another Dolly review, and as always, telling it like a TI is. Um, Today, I'm going to bring you part 2 of the Paint and Dazzle review. Last night, I made a review concentrating on this little lady, the Black Barbie. Okay, and again, Black Barbie because she didn't have a proper name. She's not Christy. She's just Black Barbie. Just like this is blonde Barbie, brunette Barbie, redhead Barbie. Okay, these are all Barbies because that's what their box says. Um, Yesterday, as I was going on, about this one, my camera, the phone memory ended, so it was interrupted. So if you saw the video that I made last night, pardon me because it ended abruptly. Okay, but I was basically done with what I had to say about her, anyways. Now let me just show you the entire set. These little ladies are from 1993. At least that's what the box says. But chances are it wasn't really available in stores until maybe 1994 or maybe late 1993. Anyhow, 90s Barbies. I love 90s Barbies. Even though I wasn't a child in the 90s anymore, I was already a teenager. Okay, 90s Barbies hold a very near and dear place in my heart. Okay, because during the 90s, well, even though I was already a teenager, and my folks figured, oh, well, he's a teenager, so, he'll outgrow Barbies by now. I never did. I never outgrew Barbies. But anyways, what I was saying, yesterday before my camera ended, is that it would have been nice, okay, if the Black Barbie would have had her own outfit. Because if you notice, they just, you know, put on the exact same. And again, like I was saying yesterday, is because making the Black Barbie was an afterthought. She was an afterthought. It's almost like she wasn't meant to be. Like they made her because, okay, fine, let's make a black doll too. Okay. But the original intent was this, you know, and this was the original plan, obviously. And I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. I really don't. You know, because they could have put more thought into this. Yeah, this was the original plan, these three dolls. But, again, as an afterthought, okay, let's make a black doll too, because she'll make money. But why bother design, an outfit for her, when we can just slap one of the other dolls' same outfit, right? See, I can't stress this enough. Everything about the dolls that we love is a business decision. And as such business, again, to us doll lovers who have such emotional ties to our dollies, well, it's a little bizarre, or we forget that these are all business decisions, business decisions. And yeah, this is the last thing I'm going to say about it because I don't want to sound annoying, with this, but yes, the Black Barbie was an afterthought. She was an afterthought. Nevertheless, I'm glad she exists. I'm glad she made her. But they made her. But I would have really appreciated it, if they would have given her a design of her own instead of just slapping on, what they meant for the redhead Barbie. See, this took design. This is very cohesive. This took design is very cohesive, and this took design is very cohesive. Okay, but this again, because she was an afterthought, that's the part that kind of bothers me. Why couldn't they design an outfit for her? But anyways, enough about that. Now on to the dollies. Okay, as you can see, I decided to keep my I never bothered, using the paint or the little doohickeys and all the little, because again the outfit I feel is busy enough. Is busy enough. The outfit is busy enough. And as a matter of fact, let me take off her jacket so you can see the jacketless look. I mean, I love this denim look. I really do. It's still very 80s, even though these girls are from the early 90s. Okay, from 1993, they still retain that 80s look. They look very much 80s. And why do they still look very much 80s? Because I've always felt that in every decade, the the decade doesn't really kick in until the third year, okay, of existence. Like for instance, since these are the 90s already, but in the 90s, the 1993, the reason why the dolls still look, very 80s is because the early 90s is basically the 80s leftovers. Okay, is the 80s leftovers. So that's why these dolls still, and also why a lot of early 80s Barbies also still look 70s. Why? Because again, the early 80s, 81, 82 is the 70s leftovers. Okay. I'm very fond of 90s Barbies because, okay, during the 90s, I was, I believe, a happier person. And I was happier because my brothers were all little, my parents were younger and stronger, and we were together. Nowadays, one of my brothers lives very, very far away. And I don't like it. I don't care how childish this may sound, but I don't like it. I miss him with all my heart, and I feel incomplete. But anyways, I'm not gonna, dump my sadness on you. Let's make this about the dollies. So, there they are, without their jackets, looking lovely as ever. Okay. Um the 90s dolls hold a very near and dear place in my heart. You know. What else can I say about them? That well, blonde Barbie, her color, signature color, is this bright neon pink, as you can see. Okay, that's her main color. Okay. Um, the black Barbie. Okay. Peach. Peach seems to be the predominant color in her ensemble. Okay. For the brown haired Barbie, yellow and lavender seems to be the two predominant colors. Okay, that color combination. And for the redhead Barbie, again, just as in the black one, peach, which she looks very very cute in. Um, I I like to think of these dolls as sisters. You know, even though they are of different ethnicities. I like to think of my dolls as siblings rather than friends because again, my brothers mean the world to me. Anyhow, I believe I have taken enough of your time with this part two of Pain and Dazzle Barbie. What else can I tell you other than thank you, thank you, thank you for watching. I really appreciate all the views. Okay, you guys are beautiful. Okay, and I wholeheartedly recommend these dollies. Okay, again, their appeal is mostly for children because of the decorating stuff. But like I was saying last night, I don't bother, with a little paint and decoration because the outfits have enough going on. You know, they have solid prints, rick rack, lace, not lace. I'm sorry, this little border thing. It's called eyelet. I believe it's eyelet. I'm sorry if I'm getting the wrong time. Eyelet. I think that's it. What anyhow? Oh, something very unusual. That I was saying yesterday. I was mentioning that these dolls. Okay, there are two versions of it. Some of them have the nice saran, smooth, shiny hair, while others are rooted with dry, brittle Kanekalon fiber, which I don't like. Now, all these dolls, okay, luckily, I was lucky to find that they all have the nice, smooth saran. But this brown haired one, okay, it's a little unusual because they rooted her bangs. Okay, oh, okay, sorry, shows on camera. Her bangs are of saran. The second, the back, the back half of her hair, okay, is also the shiny saran. But the front half, okay, the front half of her hair, which is crimped, by the way, because for some reason they just decided to crimp the top front half of her hair. This is the dry, brittle Kanekalon. I don't know why Mattel, even though it's the exact same shade of her, is I don't know why they decided to make. I just thought it was peculiar, and I thought I'd mention it. You know why this brown hair doll, has again two types of hair rooted in. You know, again, I just thought it was kind of peculiar. And which one is my favorite of these? It's hard to tell because I love them all so. I love them also. I think they're all very, very pretty, very, very colorful, you know, and again, they embody the 90s. Anyhow, I have taken enough of your time. Thank you all for watching my. Oh, and another thing is that it's worth mentioning that all these dollies, okay, their rings, match their earrings, same color, same thing. And anywho, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of this Wednesday, and ta-ta for now.